A mysterious horde of nomads entered the Balkans from Anatolia in the early 11th century. The Greeks called them Athinganoi, or untouchables. About 300 years later, Irish pilgrim Simon Simeonis encountered them on the Greek island of Crete, and dubbed them the descendants of Cain. In the Middle Ages, these Asian nomads spread throughout Europe, and were renamed Gypsies, short for Egyptians, as they were believed to be the Egyptian exiles mentioned in the biblical book of Ezekiel. Since the Renaissance, these exotic outcasts have been a popular subject in European painting and literature. As late as the 19th century, Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame and George Borrow's essay The Zingali still describe them as ethnic Egyptians. For most of their history in Europe, these vagrants were enslaved and persecuted. Some of them arrived in the New World on Christopher Columbus' third voyage in 1498, followed by many others in the 18th and 19th centuries. Their origin remained shrouded in mystery until the Hindu epic Kalki Purana shed some light on their ancestor, a vicious warlord named Kali. He was the offspring of an incestuous family native to northwestern India. His progeny became known as Kalbelia, or Kali's children. Though their traditional occupation was catching snakes and trading snake venom, they styled themselves as Doli or Doma, after the traditional drums they played. From the 8th to the 11th centuries, Muslim raiders crossed the Hindu-Kush mountains, pillaged Punjab, and invaded northern India. Most of the fugitives fled to the Indus River Delta, and along with a group of local Sindhi people, embarked on an arduous journey toward the Mediterranean Sea. When they arrived in Europe with their horse-drawn wagons called vardos, they were often viewed as a threat to Western civilization. Some of these travelers refer to themselves as Kalays, short for Kali's progeny. Others call themselves Romanis, meaning Doma people, whereas those originating from the Sindh province of Pakistan were known as Sinties. They traditionally used to make their living as jongleurs, artisans, and fortune tellers. Their culture has influenced the folklore and folk music of several European countries, from Bulgaria to Spain. Kalays, Romanis, and Sinties are widely dispersed today, and their most concentrated populations are in Spain, Romania, Turkey, Bulgaria, Hungary, and France, as well as in the United States and Brazil. Whether they are Christians, Muslims, Shaktas, or Buddhists, most of them practice witchcraft and believe in vampires called malos. Bride kidnapping and blood feuds were common practice in their culture until the 20th century. Romani people often pick mushrooms, nettles, and berries from forests, and one of their specialty dishes is hedgehog stew. The Romani language shares many features with ancient Indo-Iranian languages. The official Romani flag consists of a blue and green background surmounted by a wheel of divine law, which is a widespread symbol in Indian art. As pointed out by Indian politician Sushma Swaraj and Indian linguist Veer Rajendra, the Kalays, Romanis, and Sintis trace their ancestry back to the most ancient tribes of Pakistan and northwestern India.